So what is this, you might ask? Well, this right here is the boiled beef that we used yesterday for our meal. And I had some left over, so I ground it all up. And the vegetables too, they're still in there. Because sadly I can't use the stock anymore because of my DeVita diet. And so what I'm making today is machaca, which is considered green chili beef, for tortilla lasagna that I'm making today. So it should be really good, and I will show you all the steps. So this is the first step, and in the pan that I have over here, I have butter, and I'm sauteing the vegetables that I pureed this morning. So there is the ground up beef, and the peppers, the onions, the carrots, and the potatoes that I had in the pot too. And now I'm putting a taco seasoning right in there, because it basically is going to be just like tacos. And that's what that is. So there it all is. And what I used was McCormick taco seasoning. And it says 30% less sodium, so that's good. Well, I wasn't going to add any more sodium anyway, so that's how it's going to be. So there is the chili meat cooking. Basically, that's the same meat we used yesterday for boiled beef. And we just chopped it up because there was some leftovers. And what I'm going to do today is I'm making a Mexican taco enchiladas. And that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to make the enchilada sauce. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we don't have any tomato sauce in the house right now. So I'm taking pizza sauce, and I'm adding chili powder, cumin, onion powder, and granulated garlic. And I'm going to put it in a pot, which I'm doing right now. I put a little water in there. Get the rest out. So what you do is pour a little water in there, because you're going to need a little water anyway. And put the lid back on. Shake it up. And then pour the rest in there as well. And then you just throw that in the garbage when you get done. And then we're going to put some chili powder. What this is going to make is the enchilada sauce from scratch. And that doesn't seem to be coming out of there very well, does it? No. And then some cumin. Cumin just adds it with a more Mexican flair. Onion powder, which kind of is the end of that, so we're going to use it all. That in the garbage when we get done too. And garlic. And then we mix it all up and let it cook on the stove for about a half hour till it starts to bubble, then you turn it off. So there's the meat, and I added 1 Anaheim chili for a little more flavor. It's perfect though, it tastes amazing. And there is the enchilada sauce, and it's just starting to heat up now. It looks great. Looks absolutely perfect. So in just a second or so, we're going to start rolling the burritos. And we're going to roll about, 6 or 7 of them in a pan. But first, we're going to pan coat the pan before it goes in the oven. And when you get this all done and you cover it with the cheese and everything, you're going to want to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for, 20 minutes or so, till the cheese is melted on top. So you put a half a ladle of the enchilada sauce on the bottom, and there is the flour tortilla that you're going to roll the meat in. and you put just a little bit of cheese on the inside, and that's the beginning of what we got going on. And just like that, you roll it up taco style. So there are the taco enchiladas. There's 8 of them. See? I lined them up in a nice sequenced aisle, 2 aisles. And right now I'm going to put the enchilada sauce on top. Because whenever you go to a Mexican restaurant, they always put enchilada sauce on top of your enchilada, and then they melt it. Usually under a salamander, but I do not have one of those here. I have a broiler, but it gets too hot. I feel I'm going to burn my place down, and it's the only place I have to live, so I'm not going to do that. And there we go. And there you go. And then make sure you get it all on the ends and everything too. Just make sure you get it all up there. And then you grab the cheese. And put the cheese all across the top. Because then we're going to put this in a 350 degree oven. And it'll come out yummy. Some of this cheese is mixed with cheese curd because I had some kicking around that I was using for other things. So if you see that in here, that's what that is. And I just pretty much use everything that I have around the house. Not around the house, but in the fridge. There's some more cheese curd. And then it'll all melt really nicely too. So, there you go. That's what we're going to do. And that's cheesy enchiladas that we're doing right in the oven to finish up. And we did everything from scratch to get to this point. I hope you enjoy it, guys. I just wanted to give you a little update. Look how beautiful that looks. Mmm, yummy. Just gotta melt now, and it'll be ready to eat. So look what just came out of the oven. Look how beautiful that is. Wow. I'm letting it rest for a couple minutes, and then I'm gonna take out 2 pieces for myself, and then I'm gonna give the rest to my neighbors. Give them a special treat for today. Look at that, you guys. It's 2 pieces. I know it looks a lot bigger than 2 pieces, doesn't it? So I will give it a try right now. Okay, here it goes. The official taste test of tasting the enchilada. Mmm. Really hot. Mmm. That's delicious. You gotta try it. I hope you have a wonderful dinner. Take care, everybody. Bye.